My name is Amelia, and for a long time I believed that if you were a good wife, if you supported your husband, took care of him, carried the whole house on your shoulders, life would reward you for that. Yeah, it doesn't. Life doesn't pay you back for being patient. It just watches how much weight you can carry until something inside you finally snaps. I have 2 kids, Lily, 7, Nathan, 5, and it's ironic how they ended up being the ones who exposed everything. The beginning of the end lived in a quiet suburban neighborhood near Denver. Perfect lawns, perfect houses, perfect illusions. My husband, Michael, worked in marketing. I handled everything else. One evening, the kids were playing and found a little pink note in Michael's jacket, a tiny heart drawn on it. And inside, "You smell like cinnamon. Thank you for last night." Lily brought it to me and asked, "Mom, you don't like cinnamon. Why does Dad smell like it?" That was the moment. Not explosive, not dramatic, just a soft, sharp crack somewhere deep inside my chest. I took the note and didn't say a word, but I already knew. Her name was Sophia. Michael had been working late a lot recently, always mentioning this brilliant new team member, so creative, so energetic, so helpful. Her name was Sophia, a woman whose name he said, and Lee said way too often. One night he fell asleep first. Phone on the nightstand. Screen lit up with a notification, and there it was. "You were incredible. Same time tomorrow." I unlocked the phone. I wish I hadn't, but I did. Photos. Videos. Her sitting on his desk in a short skirt. Him standing between her legs, his hand on her thigh. Her lipstick smeared across his collar in the middle of a workday. While I was picking up the kids from school, my whole world suddenly felt foreign. Like someone had switched the scenery without warning. I didn't scream. I started thinking. I didn't throw his phone. Didn't wake him up. Didn't cry. I sat in the kitchen until dawn, listening to the refrigerator hum. Silence can be louder than any argument, and sometime around 4 a.m., I decided if he could destroy my peace, I would destroy his stability. Quietly, elegantly, thoroughly. And this is how it began. 1. Chaos with a slow, beautiful Kinmikel-loved order. Everything in its place. Everything predictable. So I removed his stability by inches. His keys. Under the kid's seat. His work badge. In the bathroom cabinet. His favorite pen. Frozen inside an ice cube tray. One shoe in the attic, the second in his car. He kept losing time. Missing deadlines. Running late. Swearing under his breath. His whole carefully structured life began to wobble, and he had no idea why. Point 2. I attacked his sleep. Sleep was his last remaining refuge, so at night, I set dozens of alarms on his phone, all different times, all with personalized labels. She knows. Think about the kids. Is she worth it? Do better. He woke up drenched in sweat, heart racing, turning off alarm after alarm. By morning, he looked like a ghost wearing his own face. Point 3. Ending the affair, we called Sophia. Myself. "Hi, this is Amelia." Michael's wife. Silence. Then nervous breathing. "I just have one question," I said. "We have 2 kids, 7 and 5. Should I tell them Daddy smells like someone else's lipstick?" Or do you want to explain it yourself? She broke instantly. I didn't know he had kids. Of course she didn't. Michael hid anything that could make him look like the villain. He actually was. She quit within a week. The first victory tasted satisfying. 4. Public humiliation. Without saying a word, Michael's job depended on confidence. So I took it from him. Before big meetings, I swapped his documents, added lint to his suit, slipped kids' drawings of me crying into his briefcase, misplaced his USB drives. One day he opened his folder during a presentation and instead of charts found Lily's drawing labeled "Daddy made Mom sad." His hands shook so badly they sent him home early. He thought he was losing his mind. I didn't disagree. 5. I let the kids do what kids do. I tell the truth, he never told them anything. Never turned them against him. But I also didn't stop them from asking, "Daddy, why was Mommy crying? Daddy, do you still love us? Daddy, why do you scream at your phone at night?" Children don't need explanations. They feel everything. And every question they asked was a needle straight into his guilt. The collapsio night. Michael came into the kitchen looking broken. Dark circles under his eyes, shoulders slumped, voice barely a whisper. "Amelia, I can't keep living like this. I feel like I'm in a nightmare." I finished stacking the dishwasher, turned to him, looked him straight in the eyes. "You created this nightmare. I'm just letting you live in it." He stared at me, horrified, ashamed, small, then said, "I'm leaving." I just nodded. "You're not leaving, Michael. You're being removed by your own actions." He didn't even say goodbye to the kids. They cried. I held them. And for the first time in months, I wasn't crying with them. 8 months later, we live in a smaller house now. Cozy. Warm. Ours. I work at a local bookstore. Lily dances ballet. Nathan can name 32 dinosaurs without taking a breath. Life is peaceful. Honest. Quiet. Sometimes they ask, "Will Daddy ever come home?" I tell them, when he becomes someone who deserves to. And at night, when the kids are asleep, I step outside with a cup of tea, breathe in the cool air, and think, funny. I used to brush specks of dust off my husband's shoulders. Now I've brushed him out of my life completely, and the air has never felt cleaner.